Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live Wednesday today, 21st of January. So, welcome, guys. Here we have amazing day on gold. This is a trade, by the way, we took yesterday. I see this, this is all movie. I thought holding the position from yesterday, keeping it open, like half of it, but then I was like, no, fuck it, because you never know. Anyways, it's fine. It is what it is, don't really care. But yeah, welcome to the live, guys. Another day, another dollar. I'm gonna try and make some good profits today. I want to see basically how the market is gonna move today. Let's see what we have to deal with. Okay, so what we got? So as I told you guys yesterday, I was expecting 4,800 to be heated, and 5,000 is not far now, man. It's not far at all, guys. So I might actually hold the position for the next 2 days. Okay, let's see what NASDAQ have to say. Quite slow, NASDAQ. What is going on, NASDAQ? Why is this so dumb? You're the best. Okay, so what we got here? So liquidity sweep, boom, got an out. Or we have a continuation, because as you can see, guys, we have like lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So I believe you all know what this is, what this means. So, okay, let me. Well done, Revolut. Well done. Okay, so let's get on a focus mode really quick. Okay, so until this evening. Okay. So we don't want anyone bothering us. Okay. Oh. Okay, so let's see. First things first, guys. We have to see the news. It's 21st of January, okay? And we have annual meetings. Wow. President Trump speaks. Okay. Definitely want to watch President Trump speak. But his speech is at 1:30, which is like in 10 minutes. Okay, so we have GBP news is for yesterday, and today we have GBP CPI. We have President Trump speaking on USD. So this is very important. This can have a big impact on us because it's regarding the dollar, and as we all know, we want to know what's going on with dollar. So let's check a bit dollar. What is going on with dollar? Yesterday, as we saw, it was doing quite some movements to the downside. So here you can say kind of consolidated over here. He's doing like a change, but apparently didn't respect it. However, let's see how things go after the speech of Trump. The New York market just opened, so that's great. And let's see now what we got on gold. Okay. So technical analysis. Okay, the overall gold trend strongly bullish. Yes. Today's gold support lines: 47.20, 46.50, 45.60 per ounce. Today's gold resistance points is 50.60, 49.65, and 48.80. I don't believe gold is gonna find any resistance at those levels except of the 50.90, to be honest. Well, sell gold from resistance level of 5,000 with a target 4,500 and stop loss. Okay, so 4,500 is somewhere around here. Like, needs to go up till here and then come back down, which I kind of doubt to come that much down, but it is very possible as well. Okay, well, I'm not really looking to short gold anytime soon, so yeah. Okay, so let's figure out a bit what is going on with NASDAQ. We see NASDAQ is consolidating on a higher time frame, which is not that bad, to be honest. I just want to see some liquidity getting swept. Like we already have previous day getting out. Well, this low over here got out. So now we might see a reversal on the trend. If we go down to the 15-minute time frame, we can see a bit of things more clearly. Okay, so we had, okay, lovely. So we had a double bottom over here. We haven't swiped out this liquidity over here, which is very bad. I believe we should get this out so for us to keep on going. However, we see that we have created already a double bottom, but it doesn't mean necessarily that we are gonna go up. Okay, so let's see on gold what is going on. Okay. Sorry, guys. I don't drink coffee anymore, and it's been quite some time I don't drink coffee, so that's why I get like. Okay, so lovely things, lovely stuff. Okay, so this is a nice point for liquidity, both of these points. Okay, so basically this doesn't look like straight lines for some reason. It doesn't really look like straight, bro. It looks like, I mean, like here would be more straight, no? Like, oh, maybe it's the, maybe it's this line that is making it like, yeah, that's what was making me like think it's a bit like, okay, however, whatever. Okay, so now I want to see some liquidity getting swiped. We're gonna wait, of course, for Donald Trump making his speech. Let me actually find somewhere. Okay. Okay. Okay, so no one is watching me. It's great. I don't know why. Like, I need to ask ChatGPT how to make this work. Trump's speech today. Todo que pediram para cá XAUUSD. Todo que pediram para cá XAUUSD. Okay, love Donald person. Oh, come on. Come on, let me see. What the fuck, bro? Like half of the page is like the fucking a fucking ad, bro. Like, imagine having your own page trying to show your stuff, and you have like an ad that covers half of the page. This is huge loss on points, man.
They were costing like 12 billion and I think 14 or 15 billion, but they couldn't get their permits. They were in review for years, many, many years, like a decade. And I said, so ridiculous. I know so much about that.
Okay, streaming started 7 hours ago, which we know is not this one. So here's the thing, that's what I hate about people. Like, they go live just because they know that Trump is gonna go live, so they put like an old speech of him so they can get like fucking views, man. So this is what I really, really hate. Can you give me the live speech Trump of today from a legit source? Okay, thank you. Fuck yeah.
You, just you, building your app
Well,
on
we
base
don't
44.
really... Come on, man. Okay, so we found the live, boys. We found the live. Okay. So that's a plus. That's a W in the chat, man. That's a W in the chat. Okay, so let me ask something really, really quick. Hey ChatGPT, why I don't get any views on my lives on YouTube? Okay, ChatGPT is being sus, bro. ChatGPT is being very sus, bro. No. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Are you serious? Are you fucking mad? What the fuck is this? Anyways, so my YouTube. Okay. Trade effects. Okay. I do trading. Okay.
This is your brain when you're struggling to focus. And this is your brain when you're in the zone. But getting in the zone is...
Okay, so we still got to wait, I guess. Trump apparently is a bit late. Or he's already live and we don't know it. We're just waiting for live to, yeah. Anyways. Okay. Fucking hell, man. Okay, I have a lot of work to do in front of me, guys. I have a lot of work to do. I'm good with it. I'm fine with it. This is how we doing. This is how we doing. Okay. Are we going on a continuation to go and hit 5,000? As this might be like a one candle pop, that's 5k and then drop. It is very like very possible, but however, let's see how this goes, because I mean it has done a move up, quite a good move up, to be honest. So I want to see like what he's gonna do. Like he needs to swipe some liquidity from one side for it to keep going. Need to see some volume on the market, basically. This is how we do it. So most likely we have a continuation model on NASDAQ, but I don't really wanna risk it. No, actually, forget what I said. Is exactly what I said is basically the liquidity that it hasn't been swept from this low right here. Okay. Okay. Bro. Thank you. The fuck? Okay. We are getting somewhere with this. I want to see some clean rejection from this level over here so I can go short. Okay. Let me get ready this baby right here. Okay. So 0.5. We stick to the lot size, guys. We don't change any single thing. Okay, here we go. Trump is up, guys. Oh wow, why is this? Sorry guys, I don't know why this came up.
Well, thank you very much, Larry. It's great to be back in beautiful Davos, Switzerland, and to address so many respected business leaders, so many friends, few enemies, and all of the distinguished guests. It's a who's who, I will say that. I've come to this year's World Economic Forum with truly phenomenal news from America. Yesterday marked the one-year anniversary of my inauguration, and today, after 12 months back in the White House, our economy is booming, growth is exploding, productivity is surging, investment is soaring, incomes are rising, inflation has been defeated, our previously open and dangerous border is closed and virtually impenetrable. And the United States is in the midst of the fastest and most dramatic economic turnaround in our country's history. Under the Biden administration, America was plagued by the nightmare of stagflation, meaning low growth, and high inflation, a recipe for misery, failure, and decline. But now, after just 1 year of my policies, we're witnessing the exact opposite. Virtually no inflation and extraordinarily high economic growth. I believe you'll see very shortly, our country has never seen before, perhaps no country has ever seen before. Over the past 3 months, core inflation has been just 1.6%. Meanwhile, fourth quarter growth is projected to be 5.4%, far greater than anybody.
Try Whoop for free and feel the difference. Build better habits.
I've come to this year's World Economic Forum with truly phenomenal news from America. Yesterday marked the 1 year anniversary of my inauguration, and today, after 12 months back in the White House, our economy is booming, growth is exploding, productivity is surging, investment is soaring, incomes are rising, Inflation has been defeated. Our previously open and dangerous border is closed and virtually impenetrable. And the United States is in the midst of the fastest and most dramatic economic turnaround in our country's history. Under the Biden administration, America was plagued by the nightmare of stagflation, meaning low growth, and high inflation, a recipe for misery, failure, and decline. But now, after just 1 year of my policies, we are witnessing the exact opposite. Virtually no inflation and extraordinarily high economic growth. Growth like I believe you'll see very shortly our country has never seen before, perhaps no country has ever seen before. Over the past 3 months, core inflation has been just 1.6%. Meanwhile, fourth quarter growth is projected to be 5.4%, far greater than anybody other than myself and a few others had predicted. Since the election, the stock market has set 52 all-time high records. So that's in 1 year, 52 records, adding $9 trillion in value to retirement accounts, 401ks, and people's savings. People are doing very well. They're very happy with me. Since my inauguration, we've lifted more than 1.2 million people off of food stamps, and after 4 years in which Biden secured less than $1 trillion of new investment in our country. Think of that, $1 trillion, substantially less than that. In 4 years, we've secured commitments for a record-breaking $18 trillion, and we think when the final numbers come out, they'll be closer to $20 trillion of investment. That's never been done by any country at any time, not even close. Just over 1 year ago, under the radical left Democrats, we were a dead country. Now we are the hottest country anywhere in the world. In fact, the United States economy is on pace to grow at double the rate that was projected by the IMF just last April. And with my growth and tariff policies, it should be much higher. I really believe we can be much higher than that. And this is all great news, and it's great for all nations. The USA is the economic engine on the planet, and when America booms, the entire world booms. It's been the history. When it goes bad, it goes bad. You all follow us down, and you follow us up, and we're at a point that I don't believe we've ever been. I never thought we could do it this quickly. My biggest surprise is I thought it would take more than a year, maybe like a year and 1 month. But it's happened very quickly. This afternoon, I want to discuss how we've achieved this economic miracle, how we intend to raise living standards for our citizens to levels never seen before, and perhaps how you too and the places where you come from can do much better by following what we're doing, because certain places in Europe are not even recognizable, frankly, anymore. They're not recognizable. And we can argue about it, but there's no argument. Friends come back from different places. I don't want to insult anybody and say I don't recognize it. And that's not in a positive way. That's in a very negative way. And I love Europe, and I want to see Europe go good. But it's not heading in the right direction. In recent decades, it became conventional wisdom in Washington and European capitals that the only way to grow a modern Western economy was through ever-increasing government spending, unchecked mass migration, and endless foreign imports. The consensus was that so-called dirty jobs and heavy industry should be sent elsewhere, that affordable energy should be replaced by the Green New Scam, and that countries could be propped up by importing new and entirely different populations from faraway lands. This was the path that Sleepy Joe Biden administration and many other Western governments very foolishly followed, turning their backs on everything that makes nations rich and powerful and strong. And there's so much potential in so many nations. The result was record budget and trade deficits and a growing sovereign deficit, driven by the largest wave of mass migration in human history. We've never seen anything like it. Quite frankly, many parts of our world are being destroyed before our very eyes, and the leaders don't even understand what's happening. And the ones that do understand aren't doing anything about it. Virtually all of the so-called experts predicted my plans to end this failed model would trigger a global recession and runaway inflation. But we have proven them wrong. It's actually just the opposite. In 1 year, our agenda has produced a transformation like America has not seen in a...
What if there was a proven way to beat the market?
Okay,
Not
so
by chance,
basically
but
what
by
Trump is
design.
focusing
I'm
on
Bernd
is focusing
Skopinski.
about the US
We're
economy
taking them down
rather
and
than
not
what's
approving
happening in
any.
Europe, to be honest.
Instead of empowering bureaucrats, we're firing them, and they're going out and getting jobs in the private sector for 2 and 3 times what they were making in government. So they started off hating me when we fired them, and now they love me. Instead of raising taxes on domestic producers, we're lowering them and raising tariffs on foreign nations to pay for the damage that they've caused. In 12 months, we have removed over 270,000 bureaucrats from the federal payrolls, the largest single-year reduction in government employment since the end of World War II. Nobody thought that was coming, but we had no choice to make a country great. You can't have all federal jobs.
Okay, everyone's
We've cut
panicking.
federal spending by $100 billion and slashed the federal budget deficit by 27% in the single year. It's going to go down quite a bit more from that, driving inflation way down from the record highs of the Biden administration. Every month, they went up and up and up. I promised to cut 10 old regulations for every single new regulation, but instead I've cut actually till this point 129 regulations for every one new regulation approved. So every time they come in with a new regulation, we do at least 10, but so far it's averaging out to 129, if you can believe it. In July, we passed the largest tax cuts in American history, including no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no tax on Social Security for our great seniors. We also provided 100% expensing, that's the one they like, and bonus depreciation for all new equipment and capital investments to help companies expand and shift production to America. They are so in love with it. They build a plant, they're able to deduct it immediately, the whole thing, rather than waiting 38 to 41 years in the old days. This is a miracle taking place. Nobody thought it would ever be done by any country. It's done by us. It was what made my first term the most successful 4-year term that we've ever had from a financial standpoint. And now we've upped it. This is a 10-year program, not a 1-year program. But you're allowed to deduct everything in 1 year. It used to be 38 to 41 years. With tariffs, we've radically reduced our ballooning trade deficit, which was the largest in world history. We were losing more than $1 trillion every single year, and it was just wasted. It was going to waste. But in 1 year, I slashed our monthly trade deficit by a staggering 77%, and all of this with no inflation, something everyone said could not be done. There were a couple of brilliant people that actually thought I was doing the right thing. I thought I was doing the right thing. Now they all think I'm doing the right thing because they can't believe the numbers. American exports are now up by more than $150 billion. Domestic steel production is up by 300,000 tons a month, and it's doubling over the next 4 months. It's doubling and tripling, and we have steel plants being built all over the country. Nobody thought they'd see that. Factory construction is up by 41%, and that number is really going to skyrocket right now because that's during a process that they're putting in to get their approvals, and we've given very, very quick, fast approvals. In the process, we've made historic trade deals with partners covering 40% of all U.S. trade. Some of the greatest companies and countries in the world. We have countries as our partner, too. The European nations, Japan, South Korea. They're our partners. They've gone into massive deals with us, especially on oil and gas. And these agreements raised growth and caused stock markets to boom, not only in the U.S., but virtually every country that came to make a deal, because, as you've learned, when the United States goes up, you follow. It's really become a staple. In America, I've stopped the nation-wrecking energy policies that drive up prices while sending jobs and factories to the world's worst polluters. They are indeed polluters under sleepy Joe Biden. New domestic oil and gas leases fell by 95%.
My guy.
And they wonder, why was gasoline going up so fast? The gasoline actually topped $5 a gallon, and some places $7 a gallon, and more than 100 major power plants were violently shut down by incompetent people that had no idea what the hell they were doing. Under my leadership, U.S. natural gas production is at an all-time high by far. U.S. oil production is up by 730,000 barrels a day, and last week we picked up 50 million barrels from Venezuela alone. Venezuela's been an amazing place for so many years, but then they went bad with their policies. 20 years ago it was a great country, and now it's got problems, but we're helping them. And those 50 million barrels, we're going to be splitting up with them, and they'll be making more money than they've made in a long time. Venezuela's going to do fantastically well. We appreciate all of the cooperation we've been giving. We've been giving great cooperation. Once the attack ended, and they said, let's make a deal. More people should do that. But Venezuela's going to make more money in the next 6 months than they've made in the last 20 years. Every major oil company is coming in with us. It's amazing. It's a beautiful thing to see. The leadership of the country has been very good. They've been very, very smart. The price of gasoline is now below $2.50 a gallon in many states, $2.30 a gallon in most states, and will soon be averaging less than $2 a gallon. In many places, it's already down even lower, $1.95 a gallon. Numerous states are at $1.99, numbers that nobody has heard for years. Actually, since my last administration, we got it down to around those numbers. I've signed an order directing and approval of many new nuclear reactors. We're going heavy into nuclear. I was not a big fan because I didn't like the risk, the danger. But they have the progress they've made with nuclear is unbelievable, and the safety progress they've made is incredible. We're very much into the world of nuclear energy, and we can have it now at good prices and very, very safe. And we're leading the world in AI by a lot.
Oh. What happened? What happened? He was...
In the country just to take care of the AI plants. And I said, we can't do that. We have an old grid system. And I came up with the idea, you people are brilliant. You have a lot of money. Let's see what you can do. You can build your own electric generating plants. And they looked at me. They didn't believe me. All of the names that are, I think, in the room right now, if you want to know the truth, they didn't believe it. And I said, no, you can't. They came back 2 weeks and they didn't have the plant. They said, we thought you were kidding. I said, no, not only am I not kidding, you're going to have your approvals within 2 weeks. I always say nuclear will take 3 weeks. But most aren't going that. They're going oil and gas. They're even going coal in some cases. Because of my landslide election victory, the United States avoided the catastrophic energy collapse which befell every European nation that pursued the Green New Scam. perhaps the greatest hoax in history. The Green New Scam, windmills all over the place, destroy your land, destroy your land. Every time that goes around, you lose $1,000. You're supposed to make money with energy, not lose money. Here in Europe, we've seen the fate that the radical left tried to impose on America. They tried very hard. Germany now generates 22% less electricity than it did in 2017.
So we
And
have
it's
here
not
a break
the current
structure, guys.
chancellor's fault. He's solving the problem. He's going to do a great job. But what they did before he got there, I guess that's why he got there. And electricity prices are 64% higher. The United Kingdom produces just 1/3 of the total energy from all sources that it did in 1999. Think of that, 1/3. And they're sitting on top of the North Sea, one of the greatest reserves anywhere in the world, but they don't use it. And that's one reason why their energy has reached catastrophically low levels with equally high prices. High prices, very low levels. Think of that, 1/3. And you're sitting on top of the North Sea, and they like to say, well, you know, that's depleted. It's not depleted. It's got 500 years. They haven't even found the oil. The North Sea is incredible. They don't let anybody drill. Environmentally, they don't let them drill. They make it impossible for the oil companies to go. They take 92% of the revenues. So the oil companies say, we can't do it. They came to see me. Is there anything you can do? I want Europe to do great. I want UK to do great. Sitting on one of the greatest energy sources in the world, and they don't use it. In fact, their electricity prices have soared 139%. There are windmills all over Europe. There are windmills all over the place, and they are losers. One thing I've noticed is that the more windmills a country has, the more money that country loses, and the worse that country is doing. China makes almost all of the windmills, and yet I haven't been able to find any wind farms in China. Did you ever think of that? It's a good way of looking at it. They're smart. China is very smart. They make them, they sell them for a fortune. They sell them to the stupid people that buy them, but they don't use them themselves. They put up a couple of big wind farms, but they don't use them. They just put them up to show people what they can look like. They don't spin. They don't do anything. They use a thing called coal, mostly. China goes with the coal. They go with oil and gas. They're starting to look at nuclear a little bit. And they're doing just fine. They make a fortune selling the windmills, though. And I think really that's one that they wouldn't be surprised if it stopped. They are shocked that it continues to go. They were very friendly with me. They're shocked that people continue to buy those damn things. They killed the birds. They ruined your landscapes. Other than that, I think they're fabulous, by the way. Stupid people buy them. The consequences of such destructive policies have been stark, including lower economic growth, lower standards of living, lower birth rates, more socially disruptive migration, more vulnerability to hostile foreign adversaries, and much, much smaller militaries. The United States cares greatly about the people of Europe. We really do. I mean, look, I am derived from Europe, Scotland and Germany. 100% Scotland, my mother, 100% German, my father. And we believe deeply in the bonds we share with Europe as a civilization. I want to see it do great. That's why issues like energy, trade, immigration, and economic growth must be central concerns to anyone who wants to see a strong and united West. Because Europe and those countries have to do their thing. They have to get out of the culture that they've created over the last 10 years. It's horrible what they're doing to themselves. They're destroying themselves. These beautiful, beautiful places. We want strong allies, not seriously weakened ones. We want Europe to be strong. Ultimately, these are matters of national security, and perhaps no current issue makes the situation more clear than what's currently going on with Greenland. Would you like me to say a few words of Greenland? I was going to leave it out of the speech, but I think I would have been reviewed very negatively. I have tremendous respect for both the people of Greenland and the people of Denmark. Tremendous respect. But every NATO ally has an obligation to be able to defend their own territory. And the fact is, no NATO.
Okay, boys, we're in.
We saw this in World War II, when Denmark fell to Germany after just 6 hours.
So let's go down 5 minutes. Okay, very bad. Oh shit, bro. Okay, this time gonna go on gold. Gonna go on gold. Gold feels safer, man. So it's crazy how we closed like. Yeah, okay. Yeah, fine. This is fair. Fuck yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, man. I was on a buy and it got me out. My stop loss was as well on the wrong position, right? So it is what it is. I did a mistake. It's a huge mistake. I want to see a small retrace to this universal fair value gap over here. I should have entered, man. I should have entered. It didn't touch the entry position, Oh my god. Yeah, I should have entered, man. I can't believe this, bro. This is crazy, man. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy, man. Can't believe it went so fucking close, bro. It went so fucking close, man. So my buy position on actually perfect. Was perfect, for fuck's sake. So the plan was for me to do something. Come on. Okay. So the plan was for me to do something like this. But my stop loss, I placed it here instead of placing it here. Okay. I was gonna target like these highs over here. Come on, man. These highs over here, which was is already close to take profit. And look at this, man. I'm gonna break my fucking laptop, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Nah, I'm a disappointment today. I'm a disappointment. I have to say that. I'm disappointed to myself, man. Hey, what the fuck, bro? This is the worst $400. Not even. It's the worst $500 I've ever lost so far. Now, of course, NASDAQ is already hitting TP, man. I swear to you, in any case, gold comes back here. Of course, I'm going in. I'm going in. Oh my days. There's no way now this is gonna go here. I can't believe I actually had to go through this, man. Unbelievable, man. Unfucking believable. Just stopped. Guys, I'm telling you, this strategy is that fucking strong, man. It's that fucking strong. You know, I might have lost dollars for no fucking reason. But like, you see that I knew fucking hell it was gonna go like this. Well, I'm gonna miss out. I'm bad I'm gonna lose money, man. Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this shit. Come on, my internet connection not so good. Come on, man, just load already, fuck's sake. Yep. Target on NASDAQ is getting hit, man. Fuck hell. Unbelievable, guys. Unfucking believable, man. Honestly. Unfucking believable. Okay. Okay. This is what if I counter trade this? It's outside of the trading plan. If I counter trade this one, it's fucking fucked up. So fucking fucked up, man. Come on. He's gonna hit TP, man. Just gonna hit TP, bro. Pop. Oh, for fuck's sake! For fuck's sake! Oh my god! I can't believe this shit. Now my hopes are on gold, man. If I fucking entered here, it would been so fucking good, bro. Can't believe this, man. My days, man. Okay, well, we learn from mistakes. It is what it is. Fuck this shit. We learn from mistakes. It's okay. I'm really bothered, guys. Like I'm genuinely bothered, man. I'm genuinely fucking bothered, bro. I'm genuinely fucking bothered, bro. Come on, man. Tapped again. I'll be honest with you, I can literally take again NASDAQ, but I don't know, man. Stop loss is way too high. Could have taken NASDAQ again, but stop loss is way too high. Okay. See how this plays out, guys. The retest showing a good rejection. Let's see if it's gonna keep it. Yeah, it does keep it. Okay. Give me 1 second, boys. Let me grab my phone really quick. Okay. Let's see how this plays out, guys. Okay. Come on, man. Why do I have problems with my internet connection, man? This is the worst thing ever. Yo, my stop loss is crazy big, bro. Stop loss is crazy big, boys. I will definitely need to lower my lot size. Okay. My stop loss was huge, guys. Now I'm risking only $600. This is like $200 above my strategy, above my plan. So I want to see how this plays out. Okay. So if we get to our target, we're gonna be very good on the PNL. So we see a clear rejection from this level of universal fair value gap. What I want to see now is basically gold smashing the take profit 1000%. Okay. Let's see, are we gonna go down or up now? Hey, wife is... Okay, guys. I'll be honest with you. I'll be happy to take what I lost and just leave. But I'm gonna stay and wait to see what happens. It looks good so far. So I believe we're gonna have a good profit on this one. I believe. Let's see. However, I was thinking to place it on break even, but it's not really worth it based on the stats that we have on gold. Okay. So you know, okay. One second, boys. Grab some water really quick. Okay, let's see what the XY is doing. Okay, we actually want the XY to go high. So it did a change, which is amazing, change market structure shift. So we really want to see it striking up above, which is doing. So it's great. Giving us a bit more confirmation that a short position on gold is actually good. Let's see, I'll be okay if I take a break even on this. I'll be totally okay if I take a break even on this, but I really believe that it's gonna keep pushing down. Okay. Wow, DXY going up and up. Let's see how gold reacts on this push on the upside on DXY. We are pretty bullish on DXY, but we are pretty bearish on gold. You know, why is gonna give me even more confirmation is if gold just starts dripping, which is gonna be really great. Okay. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna have to wait, I guess. about this trade. However, I have a lot of things to do, so I'm gonna have to let this live go. It's 3 o'clock already, so yeah, as you guys can imagine, I have quite some stuff to do. I just came back from holidays, so I did most of the jobs yesterday that I had to do, but you know, still have things to do. However, we see here that gold is trying to push lower. I hope it does push lower down to this level of 48.17. So you can retest the 4800 level. I hope so. It's not doesn't really mean that it will do it. I hope it does do it. Well, it's pushing down very good so far, but it's not enough. Like I will need it like to pop. That's gonna be the best case scenario. Crazy rejection over there. Crazy rejection. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm definitely gonna see you again tomorrow, same time, 1 o'clock. I'll be here for you guys, so we can take trades together. We can chat about it. I can explain to you why I took the trade or whatever. You know, like today, for example, the reason I took the trade, we had some buy-side liquidity sweep. We found an universal fair value gap. We got it filled, we got it retest, and then we got into the trade. So very simple, very basic, basically. Let's see. Gold is doing its thing. I'm not stressed out. I might take profits now and then